Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. It's lovely to have you here. So this is your weekly tarot reading. This is your weekly energy reading. We're going to see what energy is surrounding you this week and how we can best move forward with that energy. So I've got this lovely illustrated herbiary oracle card deck here. I've used them before. They're really lovely. I thought I'd pick two of these and then we'll look at them at the end. So give them a little bit of a shuffle. One more and then we'll find you two. So 1, 2. We'll pop those there and then we're going to look at your general overview of this week. What's your week going to look like, Gemini? So let's give that a little bit of a shuffle. I've got the Rider-Waite deck here. Find you 5 cards. The Queen of Swords. The 7 of Swords. The 10 of Cups. Sorry, I just had a little bit of a brain blockage then. The 3 of Wands. I'm not doing very well, am I? And the Devil. So this week, your energy, or the energy around you. Queen of Swords, starting to see things clearly. The clouds starting to clear and maybe some clarity, bit of a breakthrough energy around you this week. Then we've got the 7 of Swords. So this, I think, is generally the card of lying, stealing, cheating, deceit. It can also be the card of creating a plan of action. But when this came out for you, I actually got juggling. I think maybe juggling your thoughts and sorting through your thoughts is going to be part of this week for you. Whether you're swinging one way or another, or what from one thought to another and back again. It just feels like there's a lot of juggling, a lot of messiness with your thoughts this week. Then we've got the 10 of Cups, obviously, beautiful card. Everything rosy at home. So everything, in your home space, whatever that looks like for you, your corner of the world, your special place. The energy around that is good. It's one of love, of contentment, of joy, of stability, of safety. And so home is looking good this week. We've got the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is about you looking out to see what's next for you in the realms of work, I think, for a lot of you. So whether it is at the start of the week, you're finding some clarity and you've got a lot of a jumble of and a juggling of thoughts going on relating to that. That's popping up later in the week, I don't know, but we'll delve a little bit deeper in a minute. Then we've got the Devil energy. So the Devil is about lower vibrational energy. So that's, things like fear, things like worry, things like doubt, I can't energy. So I think maybe there's a little bit of that coming in this week. Maybe it's related to you looking to make some changes, looking to expand and to grow in some way relating to work. So let's have a little bit of a look at some past energy, because our past obviously influences what's happening now, what's happening in the future. So we'll see the things that have gone on in the past, Gemini, to see how it's going to affect us. Okay, so we have the 3 of Pentacles, the World. Then we've got the Star, the 9 of Pentacles. I'm not going to read it reversed. Then we've got the 5 of Cups and the Justice card. Okay, so in the past, things that are affecting you now. Collaboration, some teamwork, and a new cycle. We've got the World, we've got the 3 of Pentacles there. So there's been something related to you working with others. On a project. It could be a work project, but it could just be a project. It could be a hobby. It could be a home. It could be a relationship. Just something that you're working with other people. It's not just you. And maybe these people are bringing their skills in to, to help complete the project, whatever that may be, if it is a work project or a hobby project. But it started a brand new cycle. So whether it is that, it's kicked off something new, where something new has begun for you, and you setting off into brand new territory. But there's definitely been something going on with other people that set off a new cycle for you, that's been the catalyst for a new beginning in one area of your life. Possibly work, because obviously I feel like this is very work related for you, Gemini, or whatever it is you put your energy into. So it could just be a project. If you don't work, it could be a project you're working on, like something like your garden or your home or whatever. So the Star and the Nine of Pentacles. The Star is the card of hope. It's about faith that things are going to turn out, that things are going to come right your way, in your favour. And I think they are. I think you are starting to see the benefits of whatever it is you've been putting your energy into. And also, you're starting to see your dreams, turning into reality and becoming fruitful for you. I think things that maybe you have been dreaming about, you've been wanting to bring into your life, are actually, they've actually started to happen. You've actually started to feel those things come into life and becoming part of your reality. Then we've got the Five of Cups along with the Justice card. So the Five of Cups can be an energy of maybe focusing on the negative rather than the positive. And then we've got the Justice card coming out underneath there. And I think this is related to maybe there's a situation that you've been waiting to find the results of, waiting to find the outcome of, and maybe you've been thinking on the negative rather than the positive, and maybe it's been going either way. But I think that situation's been resolved, and it's been resolved in the right way, in the just way, and balance has been restored in some way. So I'm hoping that this situation has, and I feel like it has sort of come, it's ended up being worked out in the right way, whether it is actually the way that you were hoping for, but it's as it should be. So let's have a look at what's coming up in our current energy. Oh dear, oh no, I'm gone into shocking shuffling mode, do apologise. Right, a little bit of a shuffle. Don't forget, if you like this reading, it'd be really amazing if you could let me know with a comment, by giving me a thumbs up. And if you fancy becoming part of this little community, it'd be lovely to have you. It's completely free. All you have to do is press subscribe, and then don't forget that notification bell, the little bell thing. You press that button, and then it makes sure that you don't miss out on any of your future readings. Right, let's have a little bit of a look. Current energy. What's going on at the moment for you, Gemini? Oops, how is the past influencing you at the moment? What's going on? Oops, that one definitely wanted to come out there. Right, we've got the Queen of Wands. We've got the Ten of Wands. The Lovers. The Strength card. Eight of Wands. And the Hanged Man. So your current energy. Current energy is one of moving forwards with confidence. I think you're feeling quite confident at the moment. I think maybe the stuff that's going on at home is making you feel quite safe and secure and stable. And in doing that, it's opening you up to making moves forward, making some plans and figuring out, what's for you next. Because obviously we had that Three of Wands up in our overview energy, didn't we? So I think you're looking to move forward. It may well be that you are feeling a little bit fearful because we've got that devil energy at the end there, and things might feel a little bit scary, and maybe you've got a little bit of that I can't energy going on, because, you know, the Strength card is all about taming our inner lion, the inner lion being that negative self-talk that we have going on in the back of our head. So I think you're very much wanting to move forward, and you're feeling, you know, I think the spring has sprung, hasn't it? It's, you know, it's May now, and things are feeling more doable, things are feeling brighter, the energy's got a little less intense. And so I think everybody's sort of, it's like we're waking up into a new year almost. Spring has sprung, and we're looking to expand and to grow and to shift and to move and to get things done. And I feel like that's the energy you're in at the moment. And I feel like because of that, I feel, you know, you've had some sort of light bulb moment, some sort of breakthrough energy in the recent past. And I think that's maybe related to some of the stuff, this stuff that's gone on that we talked about in your past energy. Whether it's related to you working with other people, whether it's, you know, your dreams, you're starting to see the benefits of, you know, your dreams starting to come into reality and starting to feel it and starting to, you know, giving you that positive shove forwards. Or whether it is that situation that I've said that, you know, that an outcome's been resolved in over a situation. There's definitely been some breakthrough energy, and I feel like that is really, it's all that stuff is really pushing you forward and helping you to push forward. But I do feel like you've got a lot of stuff on your mind. Like I say, that card, it never means that for me, but it's just, I feel like my head's a bit of a jumble. You see how I know how he's juggling and he's struggling with all of those swords. I feel like that's what you're doing. You've got all these things on your mind and all this stuff, these thoughts. And I think, you know, we've got that 10 of Wands there. It feels quite heavy, quite weighty, and it needs organising and sorting out. You see, he's carrying his wands in a much more efficient way. He's got them a little bit more organised than he has with all those swords. And so I'm thinking that, you know, that's what you need to do. You need to organise your thoughts. You need to, you know, embody the energy of that Queen of Wands. She's very entrepreneurial, she's very organised, she's very confident. Maybe that's what you need to do. You need to gather all your swords together, all those thoughts together, maybe write them down, maybe chat with others, but just really organise them, and maybe they won't feel as heavy, and as you know, they won't feel as much of a burden once they're in a little bit of organisation. The 10 of Wands is all about, you know, carrying a heavy load, but for your benefit. It's, you know, and also it's not forever, it's for short term. You're going to get to put them down very soon, and I think this is going to be a really quick short term energy, this burdened energy. I've got a lot on my plate, I've literally got a lot going on. So I think this week there might be a day or two where you're just feeling quite overwhelmed and quite weighed down because you've got so much to do. But it's going to go quickly, it's going to shift, and it's going to go really quickly. Also this week we've got the Lovers card there, and we've got the Hanged Man. I think obviously we've got this 10 of Cups. I think there's going to be a shift in the way that the dynamics maybe at home or within a relationship is going to happen. A shift of some sort, so a different perspective of the way that you're looking at things. You're looking at your relationship with this person. Whether that's happening now or it's imminent, there's definitely somebody that you're just going to change your perspective about. Maybe it's somebody that you don't really like at work, or that you don't really get on with, and then something's going to happen that's just going to shift the way that you think, and in a positive way. But like I say, it could well be at home. You're going to think differently about somebody that you're in a relationship, maybe at home, could be at work, whatever. Right, let's have a look at future energy, Gemini. What's going on in the future? Where's this week taking you? Let's organise my cards. Oops. A bit more of a shuffle. Right. Knight of Cups, 5 of Wands, the Fool, the King of Wands, the 8 of Cups, and the Four of Cups. Okay, so future energy based on past energy, what's happening now. I think you're going to be really, as I've said over here, we've got this Three of Wands, looking out to see what's next for you. I think for a lot of you it's work. I think you're going to be looking at to see what your options are, whether this is enforced upon you or whether this is you just wanting to make a change, wanting to bring more happiness into your life, wanting to bring more contentment. But there's definitely, I think there's a little bit of itchy feet going on, and I think it's all surrounding your happiness. We've got that Knight of Cups there. He's actively moving forwards towards his happiness, towards his happy place. It could be towards his new love or a love. So, are you shaking things up in the love department? Is a proposal on its way, or is moving in? Are you going to give a proposition about moving in? There's definitely some shifting, some energy being put into changing things and shaking things up. We've got it clarified with the King of Wands there, and the King of Wands, again, he is very proactive, he's very confident, he moves towards, he knows what he wants and he moves towards it, he knows exactly how to do that and he's not afraid to do it. Very confident energy, very fiery energy. So I think, you are moving towards your happy place, your happiness, your contentment, your love, in a really bold and strong way, moving into the future. I think, you're not apologetic about it. I think you are just really going for it. Then we've got this Five of Wands. Five of Wands is about unsettled conflict, disagreements, nothing major. It's not a sword, it's a wand. But I think there's some conflict somewhere within, amongst something. I think, again, maybe at work, there's just something that's shouting work to me. And I feel like you're maybe you're not settled, and you've got these conflicting thoughts, or you've actually got a bit of a bickering, a conflict with work, with people at work, with your boss. But you're going to walk away from a situation. You're going to walk towards your happiness, again, actively seeking your happy place. And I think maybe for a chunk of you, a good chunk of you, work is just not hitting that spot anymore. It's not making you happy. Maybe it used to make you happy, but it's not anymore. So maybe there may well be a shift in your work conditions. Maybe you're going to go back to school. You're going to learn some more. You're going to just have a complete shift in work. Whatever it is, you're going to be walking away from something in this future energy, and it's because you're unsettled. You've got this unsettled energy. You're looking out and says what you can do next, and there's just this air of unsettledness. Then we've got the Fool. So there's a new adventure coming, a leap of faith, and I think it's very much related to work for a lot of you, Gemini. I feel like I'm just keep being drawn to the chains and the devil there. I think you're feeling change, you're feeling restricted, and I think that's at work. I think because home's happy. You've got this Ten of Cups here. Home's doing okay. There's just something that's not quite right in life, and it's causing you to just go off on this new adventure. The Fool, beginning of a brand new journey, and again, it's that Four of Cups, lack of motivation, not quite happy with what you got, and being offered a new opportunity. So I do think there's something new coming your way, a new opportunity, a new something that's going to open up a brand new adventure for you, and you're in charge of this. It's you that's instigating this, and I think it's coming from just unsettled, feeling unsatisfied. Maybe work is the thing that's causing you to have all these juggling thoughts going around in your head. You've got so much stuff going on in there that it's really hard to manage them, and you've got to find a way to manage them, because it's not healthy, not good for you. But yeah, I feel like you're going off on a brand new, exciting adventure, and it is a bit of a leap of faith. It's like, is this going to work? Do you know what? I'm just going to have to try it and see, because you need to. You owe it to yourself, actually. I've just got right. What have we got here? We've got these cards. Clear the way. the way's being cleared. I think things are opening up for you. And I think you're a big part of that. You are doing the walking away. But I think when things just feel easy and the road just opens up for you, you decide that you want to do something, and then an opportunity opens up, or a different path or a different route opens up to you, and it just feels, everything flows effortlessly. This is what I feel like it is for you. Clear the way, sage. So, obviously sage is all about clearing energy, and maybe it is, maybe there's stuff that you need to tie up, that you need to release, that you need to put to sleep and finish up. Maybe it's all of this Ten of Wands energy, this having a lot to do and things shifting really quickly. I think this week feels very much about you tying up all these loose ends, and opening yourself up to this brand new beginning that's going to flow into. It's not going to happen this week, but I think this is the week where you're doing a lot of that tying up, and clearing space and making space for something new, or maybe some new ideas, even if it's not even physical stuff. So what else have we got? Light in the darkness, St. John's wort. So, don't forget we have this devil card here. And also that this lower vibrational energy, this negative energy back over here. I think it's really important to just keep connecting with that light, keep connecting with the light, and finding ways to lift yourself when things might feel tricky, or you feel yourself sinking into that devil energy. It's really important for you to just look towards the things that, the future, the positive things, just honing on that light, honing on those positives, and just follow them, follow the light. Imagine that light being a little torch in the darkness. Follow it. Just keep following that light, and the things that are meant for you. Connect with your intuition and just keep on going. We've got this beautiful sunlight here in the Lovers card. We've got the sun here in the Fool card. The sun is in here. Just keep following that light. Keep following that sunshine, and you're going to end up where you need to be, Gemini. So I hope that's been helpful. Please let me know if it has, if it's resonated, and you look after yourself. Stay rooted, stay open, stay magical, and I will catch up again with you very, very soon.